All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, and this one is called Inside DC's Hoods After the National Guard. Let's take it to Chocolate City to see what's going on after Trump issued the National Guards out there. I guess they gone now, so let's see what's happening. This is after.
We're right now outside of a gas station in Anacostia. There's a big drug bust going on.
No, it's not a drug bust. It's just the police sucking being gay.
This is Anacostia, the side of DC that you never see. But like, there are homicides in DC.
Yeah, there is, but it's more police homicides.
I'm in the middle of downtown, talking about Chinatown, people down, literally getting shot. 30 minutes ago, I just got out.
30 minutes you got out of jail.
I came straight from jail.
Separated by the Anacostia River from the rest of DC, Anacostia is our nation's capital's most dangerous neighborhood.
Really? Anacostia. Well, I will say is I went to DC, and right when you cross the White House, y'all, I was really shocked by this. My first time in Washington, DC. I'm like, oh, there goes the White House. I'm like, oh shit, the White House. About 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. That shit turned to the ghetto. Straight ghetto. I was like, damn.
But is the National Guard that Trump deployed changing that?
They stopped me before.
They stopped you?
Yes.
Oh, the National Guard, they've been everywhere.
We went there to find out and hear from the people most affected by crime if they want the National Guard. Let's go to DC. It's a Monday morning in DC. We just arrived and it is such a peaceful morning. Look at that Capitol building right there. And today, we are going to DC's most dangerous neighborhood, Anacostia.
You get whatever you want from the store around this joint. I need to go get me a chain at the discount joint. I'm supposed to make a rap video. I'm chin checker. My necklace in the sun. I'm chuckling, having fun.
Chin checker or chin checker?
Yeah, chin checker.
Have you seen the National Guard?
Oh, the National Guard, they've been everywhere. You know, like Homeland Security, make sure everybody doing the best
Everybody.
they can do. They cross the street when the light turns green. You know what I'm saying? That's what the National Guard do. That's woo.
Jair.
That nigga look like Jaheim. Did he look like Jaheim?
Nice to meet you, man. For people who have no idea what Anacostia is like, tell us about it.
It's what you make it. So a lot of people got a different story. So what you put out, that's what you receive.
Now you got the National Guard in DC. What's your take on that?
That's crazy. We was just talking about that. Like, they help do what they do, and then they mess with like people that's not really doing too much. So
I mean, what is the crime situation?
Man, this nigga ain't answering shit, man. What the fuck is he talking about?
Here.
It's like anywhere else. So it go high, go low from a lot of different reasons. It's just people coming from different places all at once trying to be bigger than the next. It's just a lot of head clashing.
What is the bigger problem here, guns or drugs?
I say really cockiness.
How much does this area change?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah. For the good, I say for the good. I'm a commercial driver, and I got my own clothing brand. 22.
That's awesome, man.
Man, for 22 years.
You're hustling.
Everybody got their own clothing brand, man. That's always a go-to right there when the nigga ain't got shit going in life. I got my own clothing brand. Like, nigga, you got 5 shirts in your closet that ain't sold, and you been having them motherfuckers on Shopify about 5 months, nigga.
Yes, sir.
What inspires you?
Really living here, like being counted out, because everybody see DC to be this bad, horrid place, but just being here, just being counted out, it's like an underdog. With all the stereotypes, just put it into yourself. You love yourself first, and you can go far.
We then saw a few dudes on the corner of the gas station and walked over to interview them, but the cops beat us to them.
What?
One car pulled up, and then another, and then another.
Damn.
We're right now outside of a gas station in Anacostia. There's a big drug bust going on.
No, it's not a drug bust. It's just the police sucking dicks being gay.
Whoa.
They arrested me for no reason. He got back out today.
Nigga said, did somebody say gay?
They can't have wild.
Right here on this street.
They making an arrest for no reason.
2 days ago.
They got a lot of cops right there. The couple that went inside, that's like 8, 9 cops. 8, 9 cops right there. Damn, we did not expect to see a drug bust right here.
It's not a drug bust. It's the police sucking dick. It's not a drug bust. That's what DEA stand for. Dick Eaters of America.
You don't think the National Guard is making DC safer?
Hell no, they making it motherfucking dangerous because they the one who's shooting and beating up people.
But like, there are homicides in DC.
Yeah, there is.
Bro, these white people really be bold as a motherfucker, dog. Just really look at what's going on, and he has no fear. He is just walking up in the middle of all this shit. He was finna walk over to some random niggas. Mind you, a black nigga couldn't do that. A black nigga with a camera could not just walk on 5 random niggas at a gas station. That is never, what? That's not happening. A white man walking with a camera, they probably would have sat there and talked with him, bought him something from the store, hung out with him. I don't know what it is about that self-hatred, man. Y'all allow this shit. This nigga walking around with a camera and everybody run up to him talking to him and shit. A nigga, y'all gonna call the nigga a snitch, all kind of shit.
It's more police homicides. They killing people and getting away with it.
Are the cops around here bad news?
Yes. You see him. You see him. He
Did
got out of jail and they locked him back up for no reason.
I just literally got out right now. Like, literally 30 minutes ago, I just got out.
30 minutes you got out of
I
jail.
came straight
Take his ass back and get that nigga life. He gotta go.
from,
But
they just like to patrol this park area and arrest people for no reason.
if they give us activities to bring wrecks and community activities, we'll have shit to do.
I cannot believe you're straight out of jail.
Straight out
No
of jail.
shoestrings,
Yeah, straight
no
out of jail. But I bet it's a shooting or a rape or something going on somewhere.
They want to
And they ain't gonna catch nobody. You ain't gonna have nobody locked up for the shit.
We got a new definition of the DEA today.
Yes, Dick Eaters of America, DEA.
Hey, they just renamed it the Department of War, Department of
Look at
Defense. So
them.
this
Y'all
could be a
are the
new-
Dick Eaters of America, y'all. Look on Roco News. We gonna see the Dick Eaters of America.
The reality is that Washington, D.C. is one of America's most dangerous cities. In fact, over the last several years, D.C.'s murder rates have been higher than Chicago's.
Damn.
And compared to New York, it's not even close. D.C. last year recorded
Damn, DC going crazier than Chicago? DC going crazier than Chicago.
over 4 times New York's murder rate, and the year before, it was over 9 times. What's the deal with the National Guard? Do you see them?
Down there by the Eastern Market. We got the government shutdown bullshit going on. They every fucking day. Got the marshals and all the motherfuckers out here.
Has it changed a lot?
Drastically, yeah.
Better or worse?
To each their own.
I think people are misunderstanding what is really going on. We must take control over what's going on in the streets of our city for the safety of our children, the safety of our elders, and the safety of each other. We have to show more concern and more love for one another. We have to. And when we do that, we will see the prize will be a loving DC. So if we all can come on board by abiding by the rules and regulations of the district, along with abiding by what God said in the Bible, and we will have peace on earth.
Do you think the National Guard and more cops are good for that, bad for that?
I think they're good for that because now some of our youth who have fallen victim of not having a mother or father, authority figures, do not respect authority. So we
At all. Nigga, this era don't respect no authority. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Cause you gotta think, bro, like we come from the era where motherfuckers who lived on your block and people that went to church with you or whatever, they could give you whoopings. Not just your mama, but if you're doing something wrong and somebody come outside, now hear me out. That shit was a thing. Not everywhere though, but it was a time where your neighbor, if they cool with your mama and they homegirls, they'll give you a whooping. If you in church and you talking, they'll slap you, whatever they got, like, you know, and your parents used to be, some parents was with it. My parents wasn't really one of those that was with that shit. But I do know parents that was letting their kids get hit by other people, you know, getting disciplined if they was out of place. But that was a thing.
as members of society have to pitch in and help our young people understand that when we do things wrong, there are penalties. So I have seen the changes in the city, and I've seen since the National Guard has been here for the best.
Now, to be clear, downtown Anacostia is getting safer and even gentrified. It was our first stop of the day, and you can see it for yourself.
Well, this area is historic Anacostia. I started business here with former gang members. We also, of course, we have the Go-Go Museum now, which I'm the founder of. Go-Go was a museum that was founded by Chuck Brown. We call him the Godfather of Go-Go.
We, by the way, had never heard of go-go music, but after looking it up, we get the hype.
Why not end with some more go-go?
You can do a little something?
Yo, get your hands in the air. If it's good, honey.
What's crime like?
National Guard don't come over here.
They don't?
We don't need them. Do you see them?
No.
Do you see any crime going on? So it's gotten actually better over here. Now, I don't agree with a lot of the policies that my city council had where they would let somebody commit certain type of crimes over and over again. I blame it on the system. But also I blame it on us for not taking responsibility. But you can't let the system off the hook. You can't let the things that police have done to my people off the hook. But at the same token, I don't believe in criminalizing all police and not letting them do their job. Our biggest problem is that we can't talk with each other even when we disagree. Because friction with love makes diamonds.
How long have you lived here?
Born and raised.
They know not to mess with you. They're not.
In a way.
I will say one thing. Listen, shout out Chocolate City. One thing y'all realize, and y'all probably realize it too. Like, you ain't seen nothing else but black people on this motherfucker. I'm waiting for them to talk to like a different race. I'm waiting. I'm like, shit, it's really Chocolate City. Like, ain't nobody else out there. Let's see.
Since I was a kid, I remember like this area just being predominantly black, gentrified, and it's kind of like cleaning up. This side was not showing a lot of love for years, ever since I was small.
What's crime like here?
It has gone down tremendously, I can say that. You still got the youth that's in trouble.
What's the deal with the National Guard here?
I don't see them no more, really. What they trying to deport people, I guess. I think I'm not sure what they were here for. In certain areas, they may be needed, but not everywhere. Like normal people walking, going to work, and stuff don't want to be harassed.
Yeah. In this part of Anacostia, the median income is $35,000. But in eastern Anacostia, where we headed next, it was less than half of that. Overall,
Damn. Oh, okay. So now we going to the trenches. Now it's the trenches, y'all.
A quarter of Anacostia residents live in poverty. Before returning to Anacostia's rough part, we have to share this heartwarming conversation we had with a young guy who fell on hard times. Yo, what's the deal with the National Guard? Have you seen,
Yes, they stopped me before.
They stopped you?
Yes, so look, all right, so 2 months ago, I was at Anacostia Station, and me and my cousin, they stopped us, searched us, told me to lift my shirts up. I came through the station, and I'm not gonna lie, I paid for the train jump by myself, and then my cousin, my nephew came behind me.
Yeah.
So they tried to stop us, like, what y'all doing? You're not. He was only 11 years old, so they stopped us, searched us.
Do you want the National Guard here?
Like I said, no biggie for me. Maybe other people would say no.
What do people here think about Trump?
I'm not gonna lie, everybody got their stuff about Trump. These people out here don't understand Trump. So they see things and they not political people. The first thing they do is judge him. I ain't gonna condone and enable the shit he do, and some stuff he do, but I fuck with Trump. But like I said, I just try to treat everybody the same. I love everybody. Unless you show me otherwise, I'm not gonna look at no race though. I'm gonna look at how you move.
What's your take on how like young people get into that pipeline of trouble?
Shit, I can speak for myself because I was just dead 7, 8 years ago. But if you listen to a lot of, like we call it in this area, free car music, you feel me? Listen to that music ain't gonna do nothing but alter your mind and make you do and wanna do these things.
Y'all, hold on, homie. Oh, yeah. You was hired to say all this shit, my boy. I'm listening to this nigga, I'm like, hold on, this nigga for sure is a Trumper. And then this was it. This sealed the deal when he blamed it on the music. Blame it on the rap music. Blame it on the rap music.
We listen to and then it's gonna make them stay out here. I don't condone it, but I was one of the ones that used to rap too though. So you know what I'm saying? I can't really be a hypocrite. But my story started 2019. When I came back, I had a couple brothers that was like, look man, we beefing, we doing this and we doing that. I got tied into some stuff. I came, basically, long story short, it left me, going through programs, rehabs, homeless shelters, homeless, family leaving me. Like I said, I changed my life.
Oh yeah, he's an ex-meth head. Yeah. Then you probably snitched on your niggas and you put on this dumbass wig and now you over here degrading our people, my boy. You over here degrading our people talking about us in our music and you just said you was a rapper, nigga. What made you change?
These last 2 years, I'm only 25 years old. I've been living a certain life since 15, so like you gonna get tired of it. Because I realized when I went through the stuff, a lot of the friends I was doing stuff with, they weren't with me. I'm just keeping it real. People gonna see this. They weren't with me. Facts. I realized family is what I have, and then it just changed my perspective.
Brody, not trying to say it like that, but 2 Caucasian guys walking through the hood, they like, camera. See my man just got off the bus. What you doing? What you doing? Like, you think I'm right here getting a police interrogation or something?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all just let these niggas walk, and they don't give a fuck. They doing it freely, too. And niggas just, everybody stopping to talk.
We did come off that way. Where are, like, the craziest parts of, like, the hood?
Honestly, to be completely honest, where you standing at?
Right here? Yeah.
You see this right here? This, this my man. His daughter one day, dude pulled up right here, you know what I'm saying, get her doing this thing, and she passed away. If I'm not mistaken, she was either out front of the store, and she was like 3, 4.
Wait, what happened?
She got shot, you feel me? Her dad, and a couple other people got shot at the same time. Yo, suck ass, man.
What's the vibe on the National Guard? Do people like it here?
They do their job for the most part. I'm not gonna lie to you, the government shut down, so I don't feel like they got too many restrictions. But when they want you, they got you.
DC's crime is obviously like better than it was 2 years ago. What's the key to getting it down?
I think it started with the youth though. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause when I was a kid, everything I was picking up, everything I was doing, it came from the area, it came from, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like if you just give them something else to look into, then they won't be there. And Bo, come here, man. You see me keep looking back and forth while I'm on camera trying to figure out what's going on.
Did you go to school around here?
Yeah, for sure.
Did a lot of people that you went to school with like fall into bad shit on the streets?
I mean, they ain't really had to fall into it, bro. When I was in high school, he was already robbing. It's a lot of people that's doing good too. Like people I went to school with went and pro at sports and shit. So it's all on the people. It depends on the person. It's never the same though. It is what you make it.
What are the big drugs on the street here?
Man, you know what, man? This would be like the easiest content for motherfuckers to make, like white people to come make in the ghetto. And I be seeing these videos, I be reacting to them, and I be like, they all be asking the same damn questions, man. It's like, y'all know what the fuck be going on. But y'all just, insert a different city and go over there and ask the same questions, man. Like, I want to see this shit. He didn't want to Indiana, but it still, he made it when he went to the lower area, it was black people, but go to like where the white people, I want to see one of them vlogs. If y'all find one of those where it's a white man, I would love to see a black man going into white areas where it's like smokers and shit, because they do exist. But based on these videos, you would think it's only black smokers and meth heads. There's tons of these motherfucking white smokers and meth heads. Like, is there a black nigga going to their trailer parks and shit like that and doing interviews? Like, somebody to start doing that.
For real, I feel like weed, bro.
Weed still?
Wax,
just weed?
shit. Just regular shit. It's the default. It's other shit, though. Don't get me wrong, though, but I mind my business when it comes to stuff like that. Like I smoke weed. All that other stuff. Yeah, hell yeah. It's everywhere.
How much does Fent cost here?
Oh, my God.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, though. I don't know, but that's the thing. I feel like you can get that shit dirt cheap or something. You might kill your custo.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I don't even touch, like, hard drugs and
man,
stuff like that. I smoke a little weed.
Don't answer that question, man.
Take care of my family, man. Dude, that's what I really feel like people need to realize about D.C., too, though. People always see D.C. from a different place and be like, oh, it's so political, the president, da-da-da-da. I seen a presidential barricade one time in my life, and it was the vice president. You feel me? Just think about that. I've been here for 31 years. I never been on the same street as a president. When I first started working on that side of town, I used to expect to not see as much violence. But I'm in the middle of downtown. I'm talking about Chinatown, people dying, literally getting shot. This city so small that it can happen anywhere. But you could be at the DMV with your mother and, you feel what I'm saying, get shot.
What do you think of all the gentrifying around here?
I feel like, in a way, that's good, though. It's culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? Open up people's minds. Properties, the values might go up a little.
You should have reversed that question right back to him. Yeah, answer that shit, but reverse it back to him. What do you think, bro? As a white man, what do you think about the gentrifying going on over here? I'm interested in hearing his answer.
A little bit, because you know how that be. When they talking about knocking down the whole neighborhood, and I'm like, oh, now.
You can see, too, here the businesses are super different, and these have been here for a long time. So you got the Love of Soul, China in Delhi, checks cashed, different side of Anacostia. At this point, we hadn't seen any National Guard officers. This is odd because Trump had sent over 1,000 from both DC's National Guard forces and also from red states like South Carolina, West Virginia, and Ohio. The debate over sending the National Guard to DC, by the way, has been heated, with right-wing media acting like DC's a war zone.
You tell the kid who was just beat the hell and back with a severe concussion and a broken nose, crime is down. No, that falls on deaf ears.
Governor, it's a different war now. There's more brothers dying here in these cities than overseas.
And left-wing media out of touch as usual.
See, when I go to D.C., I'm not afraid of losing my wallet so much as I'm afraid of losing my vote.
Granted, D.C. has gotten safer in recent years. Murders and property crime are down big time since 2023, but the post-pandemic crime wave hit the nation's capital particularly hard. Most of the action is in poor, predominantly black neighborhoods like Anacostia, which have histories of redlining and police brutality. Okay, so right next to all that going on at the gas station is a big Homeland Security facility here. You can see cops and military at the front, so it's pretty on lockdown over here. Also, there's a big group of people right across the street getting, according to the words of the guy we just met, effed up and clearly on drugs. In this part of Anacostia, you can see a lot more lower income housing, and there's a lot of government funded housing.
This shit is crazy. When you really look at this shit, like, this shit be crazy how these motherfuckers look like the ghetto is like a science project, a fascinating science project. Like, look at right here. Look at right here. You can see these are low income houses. And look right here. These guys are on a bus stop getting effed up. Like, nigga, what the fuck, my nigga? Like, they really looking at this shit like niggas is like rats in a science project and shit. Like, this shit is crazy how they... I don't know, but let's keep watching.
Projects here. So this is what most of the housing looks like in the poor part of Anacostia. Have a bunch of apartment buildings. They're not too bad. In the context of hoods, if you've watched this channel for a while, this isn't that bad. This apartment building still has a bunch of residents around here. A definitely much rougher part of town. Apparently this building is still open. It looks super rough from the outside, but we're definitely in a different part of Anacostia now. So rent right here starts at about $800 a month. I mean, the DC market is crazy, but $800 here. Now this building here looks abandoned. The Halley Plaza condos. And again, this part of town, you're not seeing a lot of development. We kept driving around.
That's exactly what this shit is like. It's like the Steve Irwin nigga, the animal nigga. Like, if you look right here, you can see these other projects. They're $800 a month. This is where the monkeys stay. That's really like, well, it's giving that. It's like, bro, what the fuck are... Come on, man. Damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You over here talking like, you know what I mean? Like, all right. I just be saying, man, like, why do they always do these vlogs that only show the black people, man? Like, come on, man. Damn. Y'all know, if y'all from the ghetto, it's every race is out here smoking this shit. Every race is struggling. Every race is staying in low-income housing. Stop making it like it ain't everybody.
Around Anacostia, looking and looking for the National Guard, and ended up at this 7-Eleven. What's the deal with the National Guard down here?
You know, it's summertime, shit get lit in the summer in D.C. Trump in office, so they just trying to keep the peace, that's all. Okay. I actually seen them down Navy Yard yesterday. They ain't doing too much. They ain't like the police just running around putting cuffs on. They just crowd control for the most part. Oh, y'all in the right place, like I say, it's jumping in the summer. Y'all in Southeast actually right now.
What's your take on the National Guard being here? Are you for it?
I really don't care. They ain't stopping nothing. As long as you ain't running buck wild, what you got to worry about? I know if you drive around, you'll see the gentrification, a lot of new buildings and stuff going up. If you want a better idea of it, go uptown. You'll see exactly what they talking about. I was born here. I was born in Southeast. I actually worked for Metro for over a decade. And I'm back out Southeast now on my, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do, getting money.
It's like, what's crime like?
Bro, to be honest with you, it's not crazy like the 80s. If you minding your business, nobody fucking with you. But if you walking around looking like you green, be real. Let's say you from out of town, you come around walking through here with $100,000 of jewelry on 12 midnight, you gonna get your issue. But ain't nobody, you know, doing no crazy shit like that anymore. Everybody trying to get money for real. This is the time to get money for real.
How do people get money? What's the secret?
Y'all know the real secret. I'm a 9-to-5 nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be outside forever. You feel me?
So you gonna rob your people. If you got jewelry on and you walking around here, you getting robbed. But if I'm a white man walking up with a camera, you gonna get an interview. Ain't that some shit? Listen, I go back to what I was saying earlier, like, I hate our self-hatred for each other. How if a nigga walk up with a camera, we'll try to rob that nigga. We gonna say he a snitch. We gonna say he worked with the police. But this nigga walking up on everybody, and they just giving in. That shit really be mind-blowing, y'all. That should be mind-blowing in a motherfucker.
I would say to keep busy. As soon as you get old enough, get a job, get some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because one thing we all know around here, it's not too many outsources as far as for the youth to go do something, especially when they get out of school. That's how they get into trouble. That's why I say as soon as you're old enough, go get a work permit, get some money.
Yeah.
And you're gonna find crime anywhere you go in the major cities. But like I say, DC, I would say this is the era of change.
So what's this part of town like?
Ghetto.
Ghetto?
Yeah. I never lived right here or whatever, but I lived down the street pretty much for like maybe like 2 years. I was born in DC, but I actually grew up around District Heights, exit 11B. If they know, they know. And honestly, I just can't wait to get out of it. My plan is I want to get my LLC for doing hair and stuff for real.
I wouldn't be your best customer. I wouldn't be your best customer.
Like
you can get this.
You
can put something on. So what's the deal with the National Guard around here?
Honestly, they're out here because they call themselves trying to stop all the negative things that are going on, like all the gang banging and crimes and all of that. But honestly, I think it's making it worse and not really helping. And you can walk down the street and they'll stop you, all type of shit.
Yeah.
They be blitzing schools, all that, train stations, everywhere.
As a younger person, how do you stay out of trouble?
Don't bother them. Don't say nothing. Honestly, just keep it moving. You do what you do, everybody do what they do, everybody cool.
It was now dark, and we were upset that we still couldn't find them. How can we do a story on the National Guard in DC if we never see them? But then we realized that is the story. We only saw them once on our entire DC trip, at Union Station when we arrived via train and saw about 6 walking through the main.
So basically it's cap. Basically the media is painting it out to be something bigger than it is. That's what you're saying.
Terminal. But after spending a day in DC's most dangerous neighborhood, we wondered where they were. Now granted, many residents told us they had...
Are they only protecting the rich areas? They're not in the ghetto. What the fuck are we going to protect the ghetto for? We're protecting the rich areas from the people from the ghetto from coming over here. That probably makes more sense. So pick up your goddamn camera and go to the rich area and let's see what's over there. That's probably where they at.
Countered them, but they were far from omnipresent. In fact, some residents sounded like they wanted to see more of them. This, like most issues, is more complex than the media make it sound. And as we left Anacostia, driving over the Anacostia River once again, we returned to the part of DC that you go to for field trips. And it seemed there that we might be more likely to bump under the National Guard, perhaps under the big pencil.
Well, common sense, y'all. Of course, the media making it seem like, oh, they're out there in D.C., the National Guard. But really, they're only protecting their investments. Of course, they're going to be at the nice places. It's Washington, D.C. There's a lot of tourists coming out there. People want to see the White House. They're going to let the ghetto do what the ghetto do. We're going to flood that with fent and let them kill each other off. But over here, we got to protect this. So let's put the National Guards over here. Let's make sure they're not coming over here. We don't want their guns. We don't want their violence. Keep that shit over here where the fentanyl is at. Put it over there. You know what I mean? And in the media, we going to make it seem like we holding it down. Y'all know how this shit go, man. All propaganda. The media is a motherfucker, man. They can push a cold narrative, man. They can push a cold narrative. But let me know what y'all think about it, man. That was DC right there. If you from DC, get up in the comment section right now and let me know what's really going down out there. What's the real? Because I don't think this nigga really know. What's the real? Where is the National Guard out there? Are they protecting y'all? What is their real job out there that they're there to do? Let us know in the comment section. And if you're watching, let me know what y'all think about this video, man. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.